What you do in the dark always comes to the light. All right? What you do in the dark always comes to the light. And we're going to shine a light on Ivan Bates like the Midnight Special. Ivan Bates tried to nully process my case against the Fox 45 charged me with terrorism. They filed a false police report. We're talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry. I'm famous for toilets, so I'm going to run with that shit. This is my new art exhibit. It's Ivan Bates. All right? And that's when I started this. All right? Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. See the date of this? 4/6/2007. Ain't no law against making a movie. It's covered under the First Amendment of the Constitution. Also the Dissent Decree. I found your Achilles heel. Your Achilles heel is a toilet. That's parole and probation right there. All right? My parole and probation reports. And these are mail receipts. So I'm asking for a federal postal investigation into my illegal incarceration. Racism don't work without black participation. And Ivan Bates, man, right here. Clearly states U.S. Department of Justice, federal prisons. That's the NAACP in 2006. I contacted the NAACP, the ACLU. I contacted Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. I told everybody what I was doing before I started this. All right. I've been locked up in 2 different states for crimes I didn't commit. I'm out $250 million in intellectual property. So we're going to finish this where we started it at, on the toilet. You feel me? That's my toilet from the Weavers. All right. That's Shorty Davis. Homelessness and mass incarceration. We're talking about voter suppression. You feel me? So we're going to shine a light on all of y'all. You feel me? And this is the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment. And that number down there, that's a postal inspector's number. You feel me? That's a postal inspector's number. So like I said, what you do in the dark always comes out in the light. That's Gov.O'Malley. 2006, Get Shorty. And this right here, that's parole and probation. Facebook, Twitter, Short Man, Google me, Bing me. I ain't hard to find. 2013, Department of Public Safety. And we're going to talk about this. All right, that's evidence. I'm Shorty. You feel me? I'm Shorty then and Shorty now. And I'm still standing. Ask Ryan Dorsey about me, how long he been knowing me. And Mayor Brandon Scott. That's David Trone. If you go to David Trone, get everything that David Trone got. That's evidence. It's part of my documentary. It's my intellectual property. And that's Donald Trump. All right. I matter, you matter, we matter. Well, the matter of fact is, I ain't forgot about the Central Park 5. I ain't forgot about that newspaper ad that you took out. I ain't forgot what you said about picking a white man over a black person. We supposed to pick a president. You supposed to represent the country, not a color. You supposed to represent the country, not a color. All right? I'm a black Republican. I'm a black radical Republican. I joined the Republican Party to make white people deal with racism. You feel me? So we're going to make you deal with racism. The doors of the church is open. That's my dirty laundry. And this is America's dirty laundry. The murder and the death of our black community. Racism don't work without black cooperation. All right? That's my Care Bear. And I care. You feel me? And I put a toilet out in front of the federal courthouse with C.D. Witherspoon on it. It's called the C.D. Witherspoon Meltdown. All right? Y'all didn't lock me up for doing that. I put a toilet in front of the Fox 45 for David Smith because they want to incarcerate. They want to pass question H. They want to do question F. And they paid a lot of politicians off, mainly Ivan Bates. They bought Ivan Bates. He's bought and paid for. Atlas Restaurant, David Sinclair, David Smith on Ivy Hill Lane. Well, like I said, a postal investigation. And we're going to start with Governor Hogan and President Trump. It's the learning tree. That's Governor Hogan, and that's Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan had me taken off the ballot in 2014. You can go to Jared Jimenez from the Board of Elections. You can go to the Comptroller's office. And you can go to the collections agency. Y'all got a $4,000 fee on my head, and y'all need to erase that. If y'all elect Governor Hogan, he can go to jail just like Dennis Hatchard, all right? Because the corruption and the money he's been making off of his black bodies in Baltimore. That's President Trump. If you vote for Trump, you vote for Hogan. You vote for Hogan, you vote for Trump. And you get this. You feel me? It's like I said, we're going to shine. The world is watching, so we're going to give them something to see. Slavery then and slavery now. This is the learning tree, and you're going to learn something today. It's Tell the Truth Tuesday. So tell the truth, Trump. You want to make America great again? All you want to do is make America hate again. All right? Right here. That's the House Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan. All right? See that? Everything I do is on Facebook. And that's Governor Hogan's file. And that's Ivan Bates. And Ivan Bates is protecting Governor Hogan. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. And this is making America great again. Like I said, a postal investigation, because that's the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. And right here clearly states this was an art piece and evidence. That's what the toilet is. It's a prop for a movie. That's covered under the First Amendment. And it's also covered under the Dissent Decree. So we're going to play the tapes like Watergate. First Amendment. All right? Community policing. All right? Engagement. All of this is there. And I got it in the Dissent Decree. That's me. And we talk about mass incarceration in your prison industry. Y'all charged me with a terrorist activity in 2011, and you tried to do it again 2 weeks ago. That's parole and probation. And that's me, the 2021 Weaver Award. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. That's Ivan Bates. All right? Like I said, you can't use your position of power to protect the corruption. See the date? 10/21/2024. All right? That's Ivan Bates then. That's Ivan Bates in the past. When he first got into office. That's Ivan Bates. That's the Dream Team. That's the Department of Justice. Right there. All right? Erek Barron. That's Commissioner Harris. Commissioner Harris ain't in office no more. So since he ain't in office no more, prosecutorial immunity doesn't apply. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. Like I said, I want all my evidence in front of the people. And if you don't, like I said, you can't stop the movie, The Comptroller, because y'all got to produce this evidence. It makes it a postal violation. That's a federal offense. The Board of Elections, we talking about voter suppression. Ex-felons got a right to vote, and y'all suppressing our rights to vote. You feel me? So you got to produce this, all right? Board of Elections, before Election Day. That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. Everything Benjamin Brooks got, yeah, make it available to the people, for the people, by the people, because you work for us. We don't work for you. You got a numerator and a denominator. You're the numerator. The people are the denominator. Y'all got this shit flipped like an irrational fraction because y'all doing irrational business. That's Chief Justice Mary Barbera. You feel me? And that's Senator Cardin's when I started this. I went city, county, state, and federal levels. Y'all didn't lock me up for this toilet. So Ivan Bates, Sheila Dixon, making a documentary about y'all. See the date? To Ivan Bates. All right? David Kamenetz. All right? U.S. District Courts. Jared Jimenez, Board of Elections. All right? You got that? See, the people need to see what you ain't trying to show them. The people need to see your true colors. You feel what I'm saying? That's Marilyn Mosby. She been lying to you. Y'all gonna give her a comeback? No. She getting ready to go to jail for this because she participated in fraud. That's Marilyn Mosby. All right? Shorty, pull your mask up? No. We're gonna unmask Baltimore. The star of the show. Pam Woods made We Got a Monster. Well, Shorty got We Defeated the Beast. See who that is? That's my Community Verizon Award. And that's me and Governor Westmore. So everything Governor Westmore got, you got to give up. That's President Biden in the Department of Justice. See the date? So what you got to give up. It's Veterans Day. That's my father. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days shall be long. That's Mr. Davis. Thank you for your letter. That's the White House, 2008. It's an MPT learning moment. We're talking about mass incarceration. All right? And these other cases. In case you don't know, smile for me. Feel me? You're going to smile. I like your smile. We're going to light up the world with this one. Smile. That's David Trone, and he got this. That's me. We talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry from 2011 to now. You feel me? And I'm white. Check my birth certificate. I'm white. That's evidence. And y'all got that February the 2nd. So Ivan Bates, this leads to you. This is all about you because you had this for the longest. Before you were States Attorney's Office. When you was with Garcia's law firm. So Ivan Bates, I want a trial. November 26, 2024. You can't nelly process the case. I was charged. That means that I got a right to face my accusers. Fox 45 knowingly lied to the public and filed false information with the public. If you look at the newspaper article, it says that the toilet was a bomb. No, I gave you the video. If you go to Hassan Giordano's phone, he got the video of what I did on Fox 45. So play that video for the people. The same way that y'all played that Stop Snitching video, play this video because it's all about you. Got a story called Shorty. My number ain't changed. We talking about racism in the judicial system. And this is evidence. And you holding it. President Obama asked for an investigation. You got to get my paperwork from President Obama and Carrie Cagua. All right? You got to get my paperwork from Natasha. Because it's a Hollywood production. This ain't my fight. This is our struggle. Activism ain't terrorism. Just like Harriet Tubman. Just like Frederick Douglass. It's like Stephen Biko. Just like Fred Hampton, just like Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, Thurgood Marshall. This ain't my fight. This is our struggle. Corey, are you going to defend black people's rights? Or are you going to act like Carmela? Do blacks have rights in white America?
This is my last word. No!
We talking about the haves and the have-nots. Are you going to help the have-nots?
No!
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to push buttons because we taking this to Hollywood. You the star of the show. The Baltimore Beat. That's Natasha. That's Natasha. And right here it says it all. Everything. Respectfully submitted. Political prisoner N62528. Baltimore block. It's my constitutional rights. Right to property, freedom of speech, official misconduct, conspiracy against my civil rights. Dred Scott, 2010. You want to do Project 2025? No. All you're doing is 1925. Rebirth of a nation. The new faces of old Jim Crow. Yeah. Well, before you go there, we're going to go here. Maryland's prison industry. Governor O'Malley and Brown's money machine. Like I said, social media for social change. And we're going to change this. If he go for office and before election day in November, if y'all don't investigate him, that means that you participating in a crime. That's parties to a crime. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. See who that is? That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. I'm the cat in the hat, and I just ain't wearing one today. Right here, in regards to your documentary, I will not be able to appear. See the date? 2007. So Governor Westmore, Delegate Sheila Roof, Brooke Learman, it's National Constitution Day. National Constitution Day. Delegate Kaylin Young, Peter Francott, and Ivan Bates. What you do in the dark always comes up to the light. I made a movie about Baltimore. You and Pam Woods did We Got a Monster? Well, this is Get Shorty. And you got more Shorty than you can stand. Everything you got to turn over to the public before Election Day. Ex-felons got a right to vote. we got a right to vote and run for office. And that's President Biden. Right there. Dwayne G. Davis, Falls Road, 2006. That's President Obama and Kwesi Mfume. That's Jeff Majors. So if you vote for Hogan, you voting for Trump. I support Carmela Harris. Carmela with an ask. All right? We want to go over your prison industry, Carmela. In 2024, that's what I want. These are the supporters of Shorty's. All right? So I petition my government to represent me. That's my First Amendment right, to address grievances. All right? You blacks have rights which white America respects. Well, we talking about your prison industry. All right? So Carmela with an ask, 2024. Carmela with an ask. Do blacks have rights? And even if they don't, you can't stop the movie. Just like Martin Luther King's letters from a Birmingham jail. Letters from Zion. Google me. I ain't hard to find.